Well, good morning, friends. It is the week of Valentine's Day here in Florida. Kind of a gloomy week, if we're going to be honest, but I am so excited because I have 3 awesome boxes that I want to do kind of an unboxing with you guys on. Like, they're literally still sealed. It's my first time ever, I think, ordering from Decorators warehouse, and I have been stocking them for a long time, and I really love their inventory. But I'm a tactile person, I'm a visual person, so I love going to the store and kind of curating whatever it is that I'm trying to make or match, or, I'm not against taking some floral to another store and trying to see what goes with it. But I don't know if you guys experience this, but here in Central Florida during the holidays, because of COVID, it was crazy. Our local Hobby Lobby was sold out of Christmas by the first week in December. Like, nothing pretty much left. And I do try and start early anyways, but it made me think that since this whole pandemic, everybody's staying at home situation isn't really going anywhere, at least anytime soon, vaccines or not, I'm not optimistic that 2021 Christmas season will be better. Not that I don't think the stores will stock extra or maybe start early or something, I don't know. But I think more and more people, the longer we're home, are going to want to have that change of scenery from where they were the last 6 months, and I totally get that. I was honestly kind of that way before the pandemic, so I get that. And I have family living in tiny little apartments in the middle of New York and stuff like that, and you need a little bit of change of scenery. If you're going to be working from home, you can't go out, you're home a lot. Whether you have seasons in your state or like here in Florida where we have hurricane season and that's about it, it's nice to have a little change in what you're waking up to every day and to be excited to go to your dining room or to your living room or wherever you choose to decorate. So I am ordering all of this, I should say, is from their after Christmas sale, which I probably should have bought stuff from earlier phases. I had been eyeing it and I wasn't sure because I don't really buy a lot of decorations per se online, but I couldn't beat the price and I wanted something different and not completely different because it's, it's the usual Christmas stuff to a certain extent, but just something different that not everybody who went to one of the big box craft stores was picking up. And I'm already so excited. I spent way too long on their website trying to decide how to scale down what I wanted because I wanted like one of everything. But I have a new Christmas tree in my mind for what I want 2021's Christmas tree to look like. So that's part of what some of this is, because I'm trying to use a little bit of what I have on hand so that way I don't have to buy a whole new tree. But sometimes you get excited. And some of this is for other seasonal decor that I have in mind that we'll talk about. But before I even open these, I want to say major props to their QA customer service team, whoever is doing the correspondence with the teams. I put 2 orders in because I bought one. I put one order through and then I couldn't sleep the next night, which is, I know, like first world problems, but I was like, no, I really should get more. Like, there's stuff that I really wanted, but I was like, oh, let me try and cut back or something, and I was just like, no, like I'm not gonna be able to find it somewhere else. And it was a good price and was still on sale, so I put a second order in. And the team over there was super great. They called me and they emailed me, so they reached out 2 different mediums and said, hey, we were packing your order, which was like less than a day after me putting it in. So like, first off, thank you for being so quick, and second off, we're packing your order, and there was a few things that you had ordered and requested that didn't pass, like our QA quality assurance standards, and we don't, we're not going to send them to you because we don't want you to be dissatisfied with what you get. And we've already gone ahead and issued the refund, and they did. And I was like, that's really great. Like, not only are you shipping really quickly, which is amazing, and 2, you let me know, made sure I got it one way or another, voicemail or email, and already issued the refund. Like, not mad at all. And I appreciate it because the one of the biggest fears for me, because we've all been there at, you know, I'm going to say I'm picking on Michael's, but Michael's, Hobby Lobby, whoever, you get your silk floral or your floral picks, whatever you call it from. We've all been in there picking our decorations and stuff, and you always pick up at least one of the stems that have like a flower, like the main flower bloom is missing, and there's only like the green leaves or something like that. And so I assume a lot of that is not sent from, it's not received at the store like that. Like that's probably just from people, you know, like me going in and out, pulling out stems and whatnot. So it's probably just accidents that somebody's knocking them off. But for me, buying whether it's the silk flowers or the floral sprays and picks, whatever, the ornaments, whatever it is, knowing that somebody is looking at it and making sure it's a good quality, it's presentable, is a big relief. Because I think ordering online, it's a little scary because you don't really know, you're not there picking out that shirt, making sure there's no, you know, tears in it and the zipper works, you know. But I think we've talked enough. Like, I want to get into it. So, first thing I love is their little stickers on all of them. It's so great. It says, "Warning, opening this package will result in extreme joy." And you are not wrong. I'm very excited about this. Because there are 3 boxes here, which, like, can we just appreciate how you do pay for shipping, unless you hit a certain order threshold, I believe. But, and I think we all kind of get spoiled by, like, not having to pay for shipping, because they're like, oh, orders, you know, Macy's spoils us. But honestly, just looking at how these arrived, I could tell that somebody thought about what type of box would ship some of these things better than others, and was proactive about that, and not just like trying to shove stuff in like the weirdest random little boxes that they have. So I appreciate that. I'm gonna clear some of these off so we can get into them one at a time and have space to spread out, because I really want you guys to see what I got. All right, so we have our biggest, well, I know they're all shaped differently, but we have the widest box, I think, here, and I'm really excited. I did not open these yet, so I'm literally cutting them open right now. So I'm really excited. I'm curious to see what they do the rest of the year season decor-wise, because I'm sure to a certain extent Christmas is their bread and butter financially. But if they have, oh wow, this is a big box. Let's see. All right, so first off the bat, loving how well wrapped and cushioned this is. This looks like the type of wrapping that I do for my own stuff, so appreciative of that. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm just going to throw these over here. We're in my craft room, by the way, so that's why things look like a crazy person's room, because it is. All right, beautiful. So we end up reusing a lot of these. Okay. Okay, I know exactly which part. This is from my second order from them. And it was after I specifically decided that the tree that I want to do this year for Christmas 2021 would utilize all or a lot of the champagne ornaments and picks that I bought for my Christmas tree 2020, which no, I don't normally change my Christmas tree out every year, but since we're home and I needed it, it's a whole other thing. I wanted to reuse the champagne elements, but I did a botanical metallic type Christmas tree for 2020, and it was navy blue, like a dark midnight blue, coppers, not gold, but champagnes, bronze, a lot of mixed metallics. And I loved the blue and that vibe, but I wanted to use some of it, but repurpose it a little bit. So I'm going to do champagne and burgundy, specifically burgundy, not red. I really want a dark red burgundy. So that's my intention for Christmas 2021. And I love green, especially like a bright lime green, or I think they call it kiwi green sometimes. So I want to have like little accents of that mixed in. So once I kind of had that vision in my mind that's kind of why I went back and reordered, in addition to some of the other stuff that I just wanted. So we have these beautiful picks, which I'm going to go ahead and open one of them and show you guys. I hope I can get this back in here as well as they put it in here. All right. Yep, these are beautiful. And like once you fluff these out, oh my gosh, they're gonna be so pretty. But it's burgundy specifically, like glitter balls, and they're foam, so they're really lightweight, but they're beautiful sprays. So I'm really excited about them. I will say, when I was ordering from them, from Decorators Warehouse, it's so exciting because to a certain extent you're like, well, let me just buy all of them because I won't really get them anywhere else, and I want it to match. But on the other hand, I will say what I did is I typically order in like increments of 5 or 10 if I can, because you want the tree to be cohesive, right? Like you want everything to look like it's meant to be there. But in my opinion, you don't want 50 stems of the same poinsettia. Okay, and I'm picking up poinsettias, but like you want to have texture and dimension. You want to be able to bundle things together potentially, maybe not those, but you want to be able to mix things together and create like little clusters of your picks and have things look cohesive and similar, but you don't want them to be identical, in my opinion. So that's why I got, the quantities that I got. And some of it was also they only had like 4 available, so I was like, well, I'll take what I can get. So I got 5 of these beauties, which I am so excited about. And then let's see which, maybe we'll just work down this side here. Oh, okay. Well, nope, I'm getting excited. I'm digging in here. All right, so the next ones that we got were these Burgundy Stems, and I didn't realize that it was more of like a silvery vibe online, but that's okay. I don't mind a little bit of it in there because we can mix these in with some other ones. But these are some nice, like, I don't know if you guys can see, but they're burgundy, kind of like, what do they call them? Like the sugar coated, but it's not real sugar, but like that kind of like frosty vibe on them. Berries, and so those are pretty. Looking at my box, I think I got about 5 of those, and I think these are going to be really pretty clustered with some other of the picks that we got. But I wanted to have a mix of like a shiny, kind of more showy pick, and then a little bit more of like a natural, I'll say not glitter coated pick. So these were kind of a nice mashup because they kind of have that matte finish on the frosted pieces versus the glitter berries that are in there. So I got 5 of those. Oh gosh. Ooh. I'm gonna need a storage unit just for my Christmas someday. Who are we kidding? I probably need one now. Oh my goodness, these are so pretty. Okay. Here, I'll start with this. So these are the poinsettias that I intend to use in my tree I'll say for the most part, but in the majority of them. They were specifically listed as burgundy online, and I don't know. They are burgundy. They're pretty cool. I'm looking at them because I was, I don't know. I think they just need some fluffing. They look a little bit flat, but I think it's just because they've been sitting. We will fluff them out when it comes back to Christmas because they're going to be packaged anyways. But they're pretty nice. They have a little bit of color shifting, not color shifting like the nail polish, but some different tones mixed in. There's like a little bit of like gold or something in here. So that's interesting. I kind of like that though. Let me see if I can get the packing slip. I think they flatten them out a little bit because, when they're shipping them. So, but these, they have nice long stems. So you can cut them as needed. So I'm excited about those because those will be kind of like the bigger decor pieces that are in the tree this year because they're flowers, right? So they definitely are going to need some fluffing, but it feels like that should be pretty easy to do. So not worried about that. Let me see if this packing sheet says how many I got. Okay, I got 20 of them, and they were $2.99 each, so that's pretty great. So that's exciting. Very good. I like them. And my thought was, even if I don't use all 20 of them on my Christmas tree, I want to do something with like garlands or whatnot in the house, and it would be nice to have like somewhat cohesive poinsettias if possible. So I'm excited about that. Okay, so these were part of my like, this is perfect. It has the burgundy and the green in them. These are very full stems, and they were, let's see if they were $4.49 before, and this is all before the discount. So there was a discount because they were on sale. So they were $4.49, and then there was a discount in addition to it. So I think these worked out to be like $2 or something a piece. But I love how full they are. And on first glance, I was a little worried that these were going to be a little small. Because, you know, online, like, you read the dimensions and you want to take a tape measure, but it doesn't always make sense. But these are going to be nice and full, and I think they are going to look super great with the poinsettias. So, and then they'll be closer to the natural elements that I want to try to work in. And as soon as you fluff them out, they're going to be spectacular. So that is awesome. I'm going to go ahead and try it before I untake everything out, because I have limited room anyways. I'm just going to lay these back in as close to how they did, so we can fit everything back inside this box for storage for now. Okay. I saw these and I'm like, I wanted to grab them originally. They only had a few of these available. Yeah, I think there's only 4 of them. But these are just like, let me take a little bit out for you. These are that kiwi green that I was talking about. And these are full on like glitter picks. And so once I unfurl them and fluff them out, they're gonna look really pretty. But I think seeing it next to these berries, I'm like, yep, this is gonna be awesome. So we got only a few of those, but I feel like I could probably find something similar in color. It's not the most traditional color for Christmas, but I feel like we could find some. So this is so exciting. All right, so this one, oh yep, I remember this one. These are smaller in size compared to everything else we've looked at so far, even though they were about the same price. But they have more of the traditional holly leaf on them with glitter. But what I liked with the holly leaf was specifically how bright the green was. And while the red is not necessarily like the deep burgundy, like the rest of my stuff is, I figured if there's just a little bit of regular red mixed in, it would be okay. And I'm probably going to be mixing these green elements with some of the more burgundy specific pieces anyways. So I think it'll be all right. Let's see how many of these I got. I don't know. We got a bunch. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I probably got 10. And when we put this up for Christmas, I'll definitely tell you the exact counts. And underneath the rest of this pile is just more of these, the natural green and burgundy stems, which I really love and I think are gonna go so perfectly with the poinsettias. So very excited about that. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this box up really quick. Now we're on to the next box. The unboxing continues with the tallest box, which I'm just so pleased. As somebody who doesn't normally order floral picks, sprays, whatever, Christmas stuff online a lot, I'm really impressed for the most part with the quality and the sizing and the accuracy of what was depicted on the website, you know, what I thought I was getting versus what I got. The only thing out of that other box I'm a little worried about are the poinsettias, because they aren't wired on the petals specifically, but I'm sure it's fine. I'm not really that worried about it, especially because I start so early in the season decorating that I have plenty of time to take them out and fluff them individually. Let's see what's in this one. Now I did get some ornaments from them, so and those were actually, it was the ornaments that had the biggest QA concern that they ended up not sending to me, which is fine. And pretty much since I got puppies, or I got a puppy and then I got another puppy about almost 3 years ago now, I I don't have kids, but I just can't bring myself to have glass on the tree. My dogs are really good, but I try to keep the tree shatterproof because just not worth it to me right now. I don't have any special needs where I really want to have a glass ornament on there. So all of my trees I try to keep shatterproof. Even the seasonal trees that I'm doing this year, I'm going to try and keep shatterproof. It just makes sense to me. Lots of great packaging up top as we talk. Hopefully these are also shatterproof. I think they are. But maybe they aren't. I don't know. I thought they were. Yeah, they feel shatterproof. I think they just did a good job so they don't shake around. Which, okay, can we just... I appreciate this so much. You guys, this is a box of what I'm pretty sure are shatterproof ornaments. And not only are they in their plastic boxes, but they are also wrapped inside. So there's a plastic wrapping on the outside. Oh my gosh. These people are awesome. I love them. So here, okay. Side tangent / rant. You know how when you go or pick on into the store, the craft stores, and they have all those shatterproof ornaments and you're looking at them and they're all nice and organized, and then you get up and you look at them and they've had so much friction in transit that they're all scratched up and scuffed up. That kills me. Like, that to me is unnecessary. Like, somebody could have done something about that, in my opinion. And these guys did. Oh my god, Decorators Warehouse, we might be friends for a long time. Okay, let's open some of these beauties up. Either that or like I'm just really dense and I thought I was ordering shatterproof and they're not, and they just really wrapped their stuff well. But I'm pretty sure these are shatterproof. Woo, I'm so excited. Okay. I have to use scissors to open it. You did a good job wrapping it. Because part of the reason I'm like kind of not loving my glass stuff right now is because I have glass Christmas. But it is just a pain, in my opinion, to unwrap, wrap. I don't know. I overwrap stuff, so it's self-inflicted. But okay. So I don't have currently a lot of ornaments that are shatterproof and burgundy. So like, can we just take a minute to appreciate? I just took bubble wrap off the outside, and they're bubble wrapped per ornament inside. And look at how beautiful these are. Yep, can't break that. That's awesome. And then what I really like and what I was searching for, and briefly the deciding factor for me with buying the ornaments online was they were shatterproof, they were the right color, they're burgundy, like they're very clearly burgundy. I don't know if you guys can tell against the white wall here. But they have an interesting, these are I think considered an onion shape. To me, it's incredibly important on my tree when I'm decorating that I have lots of different shapes and sizes. Like the tree that I did for Christmas 2020 with my botanicals, I think we're calling it like a midnight botanicals and metallics or something, I don't know. I ended up, because of the color scheme that I chose, and at the 11th hour when I chose the color scheme, it was really hard to find ornaments in different shapes and sizes, and I ended up with a lot of just spheres of different sizes, which is fine, but I wanted to be proactive about this, this time around. So this is awesome. I love these. I'm going to have to keep on their tradition. Normally I throw out these plastic containers, but I think seeing how they wrap them and the care and attention that they put into it, I might have to keep it up. And that's great, and it'll keep them lasting longer. So so exciting. So those are some burgundy onion ones, onion shaped. These, let's see. I think I know which ones these are. I think these are bronze. Can't tell for sure though. No, these are, yeah, I think they're the Burgundy. They're Burgundy Spheres. I'm not going to take them all out because you guys will be here all day. But they're beautiful and they're larger, and I needed some, we're talking about shapes and sizes. Even though these are spheres, one, they're plain and they have kind of a matte satin finish to them, so I can embellish them if I want. But it's important to have the larger ornaments at the bottom of the tree, and I figured I didn't want to be without those, so that seemed like an important purchase for me. Oh my goodness. The reason I wasn't sure, oh, okay, here's more. Okay. All right, we got more burgundy onions in here, so that's great. So that's, oh, okay. This is what I was looking for. There's so many ornaments in here. So I did continue to buy the bronze copper chocolate vibe for technically the tree that I did last year for Christmas, because I am doing a seasonal tree this year, which means I'm going to try and decorate for as many seasons as possible. Currently I have my Valentine's Day up, but I thought, well, the coppers and the bronze and the chocolate metallics would be really pretty for fall, since we don't have fall here in Florida, and I feel weird putting up like the faux fall foliage sometimes. I don't think I actually own any, if we're being honest, so I figured that might be a cool alternative take on fall. So I bought some of the chocolate and bronze clearance ornaments to go on the tree, so that way it's kind of like we're having the ornaments, like we're getting close to the holidays, but we're not like at Christmas yet. So is that a lot of work? Probably, but I love it. So these are some larger kind of chocolatey, almost bronze color, so that's great. That's going to go on our fall tree, so we'll separate those out later. So I got some of those. These look like the same ones, which is good. I try to get like at least a couple sets of each one, because I don't like, they're coming, most of these come in packs of 2. I think these are more bronze ones. Okay, so that we're up to 6 total of those. Because you want, like, you don't, on the one hand, you want a diverse number of options when you're decorating a tree, but on the other hand, you don't want to just put like one of everything and be like super hard for your brain to focus, because there's so much new content that it's trying to like process, you know. Oh, these are more burgundy onions, so we're up to a total of 6 ornaments of those now. Oh my god, there's a whole other layer in here. Okay. Okay, these look like burgundy regular balls to me. Okay, I'm so excited. These I saw and were okay, so these were part of the deciding factor for me to do my bronze chocolate whatever tree for Thanksgiving / fall, because I saw these and I was like, these look like fancy little pumpkins, and I love them. Look how gorgeous these are. Are they not cute or what? Now they have like a almost kind of like gold leaf, but like bronze kind of chocolatey finish, but they look like cute little pumpkins, you guys. So excited about these. It looks like I got 3 boxes of them, so that's great. And then, okay, we have 2 boxes of these, and I think these were listed as burgundy. Yeah, burgundy and gold. And so I'm curious to see what these look like. Interesting. I am obsessed with how well this team is doing with the packaging. Like, honestly, this is the crazy obsessive level that I do. Okay, interesting. So these were listed as burgundy and gold ornaments, and I think they probably are, but seeing the burgundy florals that were darker makes me feel like these aren't as burgundy as the burgundy stuff, but it's okay, because we need a little bit of brightness anyways, probably, so they'll probably be fine. But I got 2 of these, and they're beautiful. They have nice glitter gold detailing on them. I think they're going to be perfect for the tree. I know that my tree in my mind was specifically intended to be like a champagne and burgundy, and so not technically gold. But I think a little bit nestled in here and there will be all right. And they were just so pretty, and they were a good size, and they had a pretty design on them that I thought, you know, it's probably better to get them. And honestly, like, even if I don't use them for that tree, they're really a Christmas classic. So I will use them. And maybe they don't go on the tree. Maybe they go in the garland. I don't know. We'll find out though. I am so excited. Okay. I repacked this box. So we have our last box from Decorator's Warehouse. I am so impressed, and I don't want this to, I don't think this is gonna ruin it, but man, their packaging is on point. And good quality boxes, like I feel like I could repack this at the end of the season, or I mean until the season I suppose, and put these up in my garage attic, and they would hold up really well. They're good quality packages. They're not bent. None of them got dinged or kicked or anything. Like, they're all really solid. So, yay! Okay, packaging. Okay, yay. Okay, I didn't know. I guessed that because of the length of this box, that there was a good chance that this was going to be the rest of the floral picks, because picks are long. Picks are hard to store. And I was right. Okay. So remember we talked about how 2021 Christmas tree is going to be champagne and burgundy with a pop of kiwi green. Y'all, look at the kiwi. Okay. I love this. It has a natural airy element to it. When we fluff it out, it's going to look great. It's got glitter. It's kiwi green. This is awesome. They did not have a lot of them. I think I bought as many as they had left. I think there was only a few of them left. Yeah, there was only 4 left, which is kind of a bummer. But maybe they'll restock and I'll get more when it gets closer to season again. They are so cool. I'm so excited about this box. This box has all of the stuff that I was like probably the most excited about. Does this look like much? No. But I know what it is, and I know how excited it is. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to open one of these up to show you guys. This is gonna go on our fall tree. It is a floral stem that is very delicate, if I have to guess. Okay, so it's a chocolate brown color, and I'm just gonna open up a little bit of it. It's so pretty, but it is like this airy, lacy chocolate brown. And you know, we got to open the whole thing up and fluff it out. But it's beautiful chocolate lace, like you can see through it. It's a flower. It's definitely a flower. I don't think it's considered a poinsettia. Oh, it says poinsettia fantasy stem. I wouldn't have said poinsettia normally, but maybe it is. This is gonna look so cool on my Thanksgiving chocolate tree. Like, it's gonna look so pretty. I saw the pictures online, and I had to get them. I kind of wish I bought all of them, to be honest with you, because I think they're so pretty. But I think it's one of those things where, like, you don't want the whole tree done in it because it's so cool. Or I think it's going to be really cool. I mean, you guys can't probably tell from here, but like, I can see partially through it. So what I'm hoping for is that it offers a great light experience for viewers as they walk past the tree, just because I think it's so pretty, and it's not like that bulky, heavy floral sometimes. So we got a bunch of those. I'm gonna just, because it's so delicate, I'm just gonna lightly push it in here, and then we'll just move this, hopefully. But I got probably like 10 of them. I love them. They were so beautiful. I hope when they're on the tree they look that nice. Okay. Oh, we got another one here. Oops. These were not meant for Christmas, but I love them. They are, let's see if I can slide them out. Oh, derp. Look at these leaves. Okay, they're definitely a silver, ooh, excuse me, beaded. And they'll get fluffed out when they go on the tree, but Monstera leaves, like the tropical leaves, you guys probably can't tell, but they are beautiful. And they have a little sparkle to them. It's definitely a silver finish, which is fine. I think they're just so cool. And I have actually a plan for them for one of my summer trees. So I got a handful of them because I didn't want to have too many of them. But they're pretty, the leaves are pretty much like the size of maybe the palm of my hand. So pretty good size. I have a plan for them. I just liked how they kind of looked like they were frosted, you know, with a little bit of ice. All right, so we got some of those, so that's exciting. Those are going to go potentially in a seasonal tree in the summer. And if not, I can still use them in the winter season as well. So that's exciting. I got a bunch of those. And then what's left are the bigger picks that I got that were kind of like you can't go wrong type picks. So these, let's see, I love because of the shape of them. They're nice and long. They're very pretty. They're champagne. Look at these. And instead of, you know, there's 3 of them on here. We'll just, you know, we can fluff that out and shape them. All of the wire in here feels very good quality and like it'll hold when you mold it. Because sometimes when you have floral picks with wire in them, they don't always hold their shape even if you move them and mold them to your liking. They don't always do what they're supposed to. So we got, I think, 5 of those because I think these would be really pretty, especially at the top of the tree, kind of fanning out. So that's exciting. We also, okay, you guys, this is like Christmas all over again. For this one, let's open up really quick. Okay. Now, this is not burgundy, but they were very, it's very much red. Like it's heavy, chunky glitter. It was called a glitter fountain spray 33-inch, and it is labeled as red, like it's not burgundy. But I was thinking I haven't decided if I'm doing a 4th of July tree or not, but if I'm doing a 4th of July, this could be really fun for like a firework type look. Or if I end up not going for burgundy for whatever reason, red's pretty much a universal one. I already have my Valentine's Day tree up for this year, but maybe next year this will go in it. The red these for so many holidays, so I got a handful of them just because. Oh, goodness. You guys, so much glitter. Okay, now I believe all that is left is the same. Yes, it is. Okay, so the last pick out of all of this are these pretty champagne wispy branches. I love them. Oh, so much movement. This is gonna look so pretty coming out of the tree with like making sure there's enough space for the branches to pop out and kind of just have that almost airy negative space in them. These might be my favorite of the champagne ones that we got so far. I don't know, I love them all. I can see, I know where all of these are gonna go. I do. And they, okay, I got a lot of these. So this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. And champagne, I have to say, if, you know, there's a gold, or I know some people are like, I only like gold, I don't like silver, I only like silver, I don't like gold. There's something to be said for champagne. It is not as glaring as gold is, and it has a subtle elegance, in my opinion, to it. But honestly, it's probably the most versatile metallic, in my opinion. And I've worked weddings, I've worked corporate events, I've worked fundraisers, I have worked nonprofits. I mean, I've worked all sorts of different things. And if you work, champagne can be your biggest ally in elevating something to look fancier than maybe it really is, or how much it costs you, if used correctly. And I think that's partially because some of the, I don't know, say the mass-produced gold or silver can sometimes look a little cheap or over processed. You know what I'm talking about. But you guys, this was one heck of a haul, if ever. As far as like first time buying from Decorators Warehouse, cannot say enough good things, and I will definitely be continue to stalk their website moving forward. I'm so excited. They blew me away before my order even got to me by their customer service reaching out. And the fact that if you are going to pay for shipping, the fact that they packaged it so well and it got here so quickly. I think it came like FedEx, so it shipped within like a day or two of me placing the order, and it was here in like a day or two. So I mean, very quick, very exciting. To open it, it's like Christmas for people like me. I love this experience. I definitely, like I said, I'm going to be stalking them for upcoming seasons and seeing what they have. Maybe buying some more, and I'll do some unboxings and hauls if I do that, if you guys are interested. But yeah, I can't say enough good things about what I saw. And if there's something that you saw that I got that you're wanting to get either the SKU code or the link for, let me know. I'll do my best to get that information to you, and I'll check with them and see if it's still available, because a lot of the stuff, like I said, was in the Christmas clearance sale. So yeah, thanks you guys. This was a long video, but I am really glad we did this unboxing together. If you're interested in seeing more of my seasonal goods, make sure you check out other videos that I'm uploading, because I have seasonal trees coming all year round.